Blindman182 once again. Just messing with my helmet. But this time I am doing a review on a red dot scope made by Leapers. It is a very, very good red/green dot scope. When you open the packaging, I'm not going to show you the box or anything, when you open the package, the box, whatever, it's going to come wrapped in like bubble tape and all that fancy like foam stuff. It's going to come with the red dot scope and 2 batteries and a little lens cleaner for your scope. I bought this for $30 on or at Army Barracks, which is a New England Army store. And what's cool about this that I like is red and green dot scope, and it has these nice little flip up lens covers, which I find pretty cool. I mean, you might not find it that cool or useful or whatever, but I find it really cool. It doesn't need the scope rings. It comes with built-in like rings, I guess you could say, weaver rail attachment thing. You can see it right there. I'll show you how to put that on later. But first, let's go to the 3-volt something lithium battery. It's this little battery. The package comes with 2, which is awesome. On the scope, there's going to be a small knob. I'll tell you about that later. Then this big knob, I will also get more, or tell you more information about that as we go on with the review. What you're going to want to do is see on this big, this big knob, there's that like indent thing. You could get a flathead, it doesn't matter. I just use flathead because I find it easier. And you want to unscrew that, and you could use your hands. I mean, it's easy, but whatever, it doesn't matter to me. And it's going to open up. You're going to have your little cover thing. It's going to open up. You want to take your battery. I'm not sure if you can read like any of the labels. I'm sorry for sucking so much, but there's this little label. You want to make that face up. My phone rings. But yeah, you want to make that face up when you put the battery in. And then you want to take your cover, just put it on there straight, and start to close it. I actually had a little bit of trouble doing this earlier because I was setting up my review and I couldn't do it right for some reason. But yeah, you want to make sure that I can't do it. That's why I have a flathead. Put it on. Oh, come on. This is never a problem when you're not on video camera. But now, of course, it wants to stink. Oh my gosh. I am probably going to cut off this part or speed it up or something, or whatever. Oh no, look, it's going in. Oh yeah, it went in. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, the small or the bigger knob is so you could turn on your scope or your red dot inside the scope, and the small one, you can twist that and unscrew it. And you're going to need a flathead if you want to adjust your sight. And you unscrew this top or the smaller needle, and it's going to come with this, this little thing. You can't really read it, but on there it says up, and you want to twist that to make it go up, or twist the other way to make it go down. And it's pretty helpful if you're adjusting your sight, if you have if it's not set right, I guess. And then you just put that back on when you fix your sight. Now, another thing that I forgot to mention, it does have like a sunshade on the lens. I'm pretty sure it's called a sunshade. But I'm pretty sure what they do is that you can't see, or the other person can't see the reflection or the red dot if they look into it. So it's kind of helpful. I like it. To turn on the red dot, you get the big knob or the green dot, and you twist. There's an R, a little R embedded in there. I'm sorry if you can't see. R. Then red numbers. And 1 is the least bright setting. Oops. Then it goes all the way up to 5. And on the scope it says leapers only on one side. I find that kind of helpful because, yeah, that's the side where everything is. Oh, I forgot to mention this windage knob. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's windage, but it's the same as the elevation thing. You unscrew it, and you can twist it, make it go left or right, which is pretty helpful. Then you just put that back on. I'm sorry for not mentioning that before. I completely forgot. And well, back to the leapers thing. It says leapers on the side. I find it kind of useful because, well, first of all, right above it, there is this little dot. You probably can't see it. It's really small. It's right above the number. No, you can't see it. You can kind of see it, but it's really small. But it's a white dot that tells you what setting it's on. And right now, I have it to red 5. And one more over, you get a G, which is for green. And then the same thing like the red, only it's going to have green letters all the way up to 5. 5 being the brightest, 1 being the least bright. I find green to be a lot easier to see than the red. And I'm not exactly sure why, but let's see if I could see into the scope. You can see into it, there's nothing fancy. Nothing except for me, which I know I'm not that fancy, but I'm going to put it on the green dot all the way, or right now it's on the red dot all the way. So you can see that little red dot right on my head. Not that nice, but whatever. Then I'm going to show you the green right about now. Green on the brightest setting. Put it against my head, I guess. So yeah, you can see it. Now when it's off, it's off. I mean, that's good, whatever. And to turn it off, you just put the setting on the R or the G, and it will be off. It won't waste your battery. This thing doesn't really eat up battery, surprisingly. And yeah, it's very good. And now time to show you how to attach it to your gun. It comes with these nice little knobs. Just unscrew those, not all the way, you don't need to, just enough. Now let me adjust my camera down to my gun. This is the Scar. Just telling you because it's fun. But yep. Get your loosened things and just put it on there. Then tighten. And voila. Click open. And you've got a nice little red dot that doesn't wobble at all unless it's not tight. Then it will wobble if it's loose, obviously. But all in all, this red dot scope, Leapers red dot green dot scope, is very good. It's not the brightest. It looks, I think it looks really good on the gun. It is a little small, so that's kind of a whatever. I mean, not a big deal. But it was only $30, which is amazing. And it's a red dot. That's it. It's just a red dot scope for any occasion, I guess. And yeah, so it's again a Leapers or UTG You might know them as UTG or Leapers, whatever. A red dot, green dot scope. I got it for $30 at an airsoft store, Army Barracks, New England. And it's very cheap, good, first one, whatever. And be sure to check it out and subscribe to my videos if you like this review. You don't need to, but I need it, but yeah. Thank you.